Welcome in, One Nation, to another episode of The Latest Buzz. I'm your host, TJ Wingert. Starting with women's tennis this week, it was a 3-0 week for the Hornets with a sweep against Randolph on Wednesday, an 8-1 victory over Virginia Wesleyan on Friday, and another sweep at Randolph-Macon on Sunday. But focusing on the win Friday afternoon, grad student Christina Harris collected her 100th career singles win. A huge milestone for the 2019 ODAC Player of the Year, which just adds to the resume for the program's most decorated player. Big-time congratulations out to Christina, who already got win 101 from Sunday's victory against the Yellow Jackets, and eyes on win number 102 on Tuesday against Washington and Lee. Sticking with tennis, the men's team had just one match this past week, and it was on Sunday at Randolph-Macon. Ultimately, though, the Hornets would fall short and lose 7-2. Wins in the regular season finale, though, did come courtesy of Levi Vidorchik winning his singles matchup, as well as when he was partnered with Carter McCleary in doubles play. Moving on to men's lacrosse, it was a pair of wins last week for the Hornets, starting with a dominant 20-0 win at Randolph on Wednesday evening. Lynchburg had 12 different goal scorers, headlined by Ethan Cutter and Charlie Evans hat-tricks. But how about the face-off team winning 20 of 23 tilts, and then it was the Lynchburg defense allowing just 4 shots in the win en route to the program's first shutout of the season. As for the women's lacrosse team, it was a great game to watch on Wednesday night against Randolph-Macon, with the Hornets prevailing 14-11. Lynchburg trailed heading into the final quarter after a huge third quarter from RMC, who took the third set of 15, 6-1. Lynchburg's response? How about doing the exact same thing back to Randolph-Macon in the final stanza, taking quarter number 4, 6-2. Nikki Santora had a hat trick in the fourth quarter alone, but 4 goals overall. Alec Daniel finished with 3 scores as well, while Mia Sullivan, Derek Gregory, and Leah Dumas each found the back of the net 2 times. And we also got to shout out to keeper Patricia Rogers, who finished with 12 saves in the win. Transitioning to the Diamond, Lynchburg baseball had their week start by playing host to William Peace on Tuesday afternoon, and Lynchburg walked away with a 14-0 win over the Pacers, making it a regular season sweep series for Lynchburg. The next day out, the Hornets traveled out to Virginia Wesleyan and tallied their second win of the year against the Marlins by an 8-5 final score. It was a 3 RBI day at the plate for Josh Jorman, with Jack Batchmore picking up the win on the bump, his third of the season, and Grayson Thurman collected save number 10 of his senior campaign. Then on Saturday was a top 25 matchup as Lynchburg welcomed Shenandoah to Fox Field. In a clash between number 24 and number 5, Shenandoah grabbed a win in game number 1, with Lynchburg responding and taking a 15-3 win in game 2. In the back half of the doubleheader, PJ Alvanos totaled 3 RBIs, Garrett Jackson hit his 6th home run of the year, and Nick Matfield improved to 7-0 after tossing 6 innings of 1-run baseball with 5 strikeouts along the way. All while softball saw their regular season end with a bang as the Hornets swept Guilford with an 11-2 and 11-3 win respectively over the Quakers. And with the sweep, Lynchburg sits as the number 1 seed heading into the ODAC tournament, which begins this weekend. Against Guilford, though, Sophie Tully went 2 for 4 in each game with 4 RBIs in game 1, thanks in part to the junior hitting home run number 5 of her season. Gracie Dooley and Ashley Haley both had multiple hit showings in both games. Carly Hudnall went 4 for 8 in total at the plate. The ODAC tournament will start this Friday with Lynchburg beginning their postseason taking on EMU. Next up, let's talk about the track and field team with the Hornets. Didn't have to travel far as they were found over at the Wildcat Twilight on Saturday. Logan Babbs launched a ODAC best shot put 38 feet and 2 inches, good for a first place finish in the event, but that wasn't it, as Babbs, the sophomore, also won the hammer throw with a career best 127 feet and 9-inch toss. Jackie Wilson also set a conference best mark as the grad student ran the 800 meter, clocking in at 2:15:37. Other event wins came from Betsy Monkern in the 100 meter, Max Sparks with a new season best in the 5K, and DeMonte Mosley in the triple jump. And an exciting note to end on, the ODAC Women's Golf Tournament is officially into day 2 of action after day 1. Lynchburg finishes at number 3 in the standings. But you can follow along with the rest of the results at lynchburgsports.com, which is your home for the latest news, results, and stories revolving around Lynchburg athletics. That'll do it for today's episode. Until next week, we are signing off.